It is I, JJJinks, and I bought a whole bunch of budget knives from Amazon. I kept the price between $10 and $27, and I give my thoughts, concerns, and overall review of these knives after carrying them with me every day for an entire week, so that you don't have to. The important questions are they any good? Do you get your money's worth? Join me in this review series. This is JJJinks Truck Stop Knives! Episode 5. The MTech 705RB. $9.87. Okay, everyone. This is the MTech 705RB. It's probably the quintessential gas station knife. I see these a lot in the truck stops and gas stations that I've visited over the years, and they're really cheap and they're universally kind of made fun of. So I had to give it a shot. The overall length is 7 3/4 inches, about 19 centimeters. The blade is 3 1/4 inches. That's 8 centimeters long, and it's a half serrated drop point blade. It's got Teflon washers. They do make these in spring assisted, so you can, for a few bucks more, the spring assisted version is available. The handle's 4.5 inches long. That's 11 centimeters. It weighs 4.8 ounces. That's 136 grams. And it does come with a glass breaker, although it's not a point, it is a wedge. The scales are some kind of plastic, and you can get these in lots of different colors. You can get the blade in unfinished white, you can get them black, you can get them gold, you can get them rainbow like this one, the titanium finish. The handles can be red, green, blue, gold, every color combination imaginable. There are dozens, maybe even hundreds of variations of this knife. And then when you include the option of getting spring assisted, I don't know how many models that comes to. The clip is high ride, tip down only, and the locking mechanism, it is a liner lock. And of course, I had to get the most mall ninja cringe looking knife with the rainbow titanium, the black scales, and I carried this knife for a week, and I used it. And I gotta tell you, the lockup and the centering are surprisingly good. And the centering was pretty good. Probably the best thing about this knife is it comes with a bottle opener right here. Now here's what's great about this bottle opener. You can't use it when the blade is closed. It's in the way. You can't get leverage. So you have to open the knife in order to try to open a beer. It's such a great combination. I see that as a feature, because nobody messes with someone who opens their beer with an MTech. But as far as the positive things go, that's really about it. This thing on the bottom, which they call the glass breaker, it's actually kind of sharp. It's not like a cutting edge, but it's not comfortable for... If every time you touch it, it's an uncomfortable thing, and I don't like it. Pivot is very tight. You definitely need to give it a lot of wrist action to get it to deploy. It does not feel very good in the hand. It's just this part right here where it bulges out to make the bottle opener, which, as I said before, was the best feature of this knife. It also makes it very uncomfortable for me. In fact, this position feels more comfortable, so having it like backwards rather than the correct way feels actually more comfortable in my hand. The only other thing I have to say as far as my dislikes is there is this strange, like, vaguely teardrop shaped hole, which I guess is to help if you wanted to deploy it that way, or it's just for looks, or both, but it's not chamfered at all. These are sharp edges. It pinches. This knife would have benefited from not having that there at all. So, would I recommend the MTech 705RB for looks, the novelty, the fun factor for opening beer in a dangerous way? I would absolutely recommend it. Pretty much anything else, absolutely not. Join me next week where we go back to Grow and I review this little guy. That's the same knife, wrong box. Join me next week when I go back to Grow and I carry this little guy.